What's good, fam? It's your boy Jellz and I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about mixing a 2-track beat. Let's get to it. Let's go! Okay, nowadays when mixing records, majority of the records come with 2-track beats. Whether an MP3 or a WAV file, not a lot of records are coming with full track outs. Even when I'm mixing industry artists, some of them still come with 2-track beats. To me, in my opinion, you can get a 2-track beat to sound good, but a track out always sounds better because you have more control over the different sounds. But like I said, majority of the records nowadays come with a 2-track beat. So today we're going to focus on a few techniques when mixing 2-track beats. Let's dive into Studio One. Let's get to it. Let's go. Okay, as you see, I got Studio One pulled up. I have a 2-track beat that I simply just dragged in here, and I haven't done anything to it. All I did was pull up the 4 plugins that I mainly use when mixing a 2-track beat. So let's play the beat just to see what we're working with. Okay, now that we see what we got, it's pretty bass heavy. That's normal when you get a 2-track beat. A lot of producers, when they send out 2-track beats, they always turn the bass all the way up, the kick drum and just the 808s, and just kill the track. This track isn't as bad as I've seen before. I've seen certain tracks where there's no wiggle room to play with, and I automatically have to do so much when I'm working with the track. This one isn't as bad, so this one won't require too much work. But first, what I like to do is turn the beat down. I normally like to start around -30, just to give myself some wiggle room when I add in the vocals, etc. So now let's play the beat. It's kind of low, so for this example, I'll go ahead and cut it up so you guys can hear it. So the first thing that I like to do, let me get a section here. This section right here just seems to have the most action in it. So what I first like to do is pull up this center plugin by Waves. And always put the low end to the center, the high end to the sides, and the punch to the center as well. Let's cut this plugin on and let's hear what it does. When I pull this down, it's only giving me what's playing on the sides. So let's slowly add in some of the low end just to get a good dynamic. I like that right there. Okay, that opened up the beat. Let's turn that off. See what it's doing? Yes, it lowered the volume of the beat. Tamed some of that low end. It actually tamed a lot of that low end. So now what I like to do next is EQ it a little bit. like to start a cut at 20. And get some of this high end out of here as well. That's entirely too much. Those hats are a little dominant right here. So let's take a little bit of those hats out. So kind of calm it down a little bit. So I'm gonna tame this 808 a little bit here. It's here without it. Just here with it. It's all about subtle changes. You don't have to do anything major. Just subtle changes to take it to the next level and to give you that space. Next, what I like to do, this beat is pretty bass heavy already, but the bass is kind of flat sounding. So I like to add on this R bass. This is how it sounds when it's up high. It's just too much. I like to dial it back some here. It's kind of a flat bass, as you can hear. But with that R bass, it's kind of, it adds a lot more to it. Just need a little tad. And my final step when I'm doing a 2-track beat, I just like to use a compressor, slight compression. I use 9 times out of 10, I use the stock compressor that comes with the DAW. So like I said, I'm only doing slight compression. 4 is my ratio. I like to normally be between -2.5 and -3. And this beat right here is pretty much done and contained. This is how I like to start all my mixes when I'm getting a 2-track beat. And if it came as an MP3, of course I would have made 2 tracks and panned one left, one right. But this didn't come as an MP3, this came as a WAV file. And that's pretty much it, man. That's all to it. It doesn't take much to get these beats sounding right, sounding as good as you possibly can make them, man. It's your boy Jellz. Let's go. As you saw, it's not much to it. You're just all about creating enough space for the vocals to live within the track and just manipulate the beat just enough of what you have to work with. Like I said, man, that's all to it. It's not rocket science. Mixing is not rocket science. It's all about your ears and what you're hearing. Like I said, majority of the records nowadays come as a 2-track. They don't come with track outs. If you get the track outs, you're flat out lucky. That's pretty much all I have for this video. If you have any further questions, be sure to comment below or contact me in the email in the description below. Hey, it's your boy Jellz, baby. I'm gone.